Shut up and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin Dave, Festa 67's workshop. Dave the ferret, bless him. Have you found it yet, Dave? Oh dear. How are we all doing, folks? I hope you're all right. I hope everyone's enjoying their nice chillaxed Sunday. I got ya. Dave wants to call me a name and he can't. I did tell you that we was about a minute and a half away and you decided to go on a ferret. I'll just have a quick look at who's in chat whilst you're doing your thing, mate. Dave was in saying hello to everyone. Mark Shellard's in saying hi everyone. Hello Mark, how you doing, geez? Hope you're doing all right, mate. David's in Sprue and Glue. Hello mate, how you doing? Nice David. To see you in there, mate. Hope everything's all right. You and your partner are doing all right and life is a little bit better than it has been, mate. You know where we are if you need us. Andy McClish is in. He says, hello. He says, I just thought I'd grace you with my non-so-inspiring presence. I'll be in the back drinking coffee. Hey, mate, you're always an inspiration, mate. You sell yourself short. He's saying hello to you, as is Mark Shellard. Andy McClish says, you best believe it. He says, I'm as inspiring as a broken spring on a pogo stick. Christopher Poulter's in. He says, hi all. He says, watching on the big telly today with the missus. God, poor you. Yeah, finger of shame.
Us two on the big telly.
Absolutely. And Andy McLeish says, oh my God, big telly watching, incoming finger of pointage. He knows me too well, doesn't he? And as I said to Christopher there, poor you, he said, poor you. I said, me on the full screen, yeah, your poor wife. It's going to frighten the life out of her. Andy McLeish says, Dave the ferret, when did you become a puppet? Oh, bless him. No, he's having I'll tell you in a minute, viewers, because if I tell you now, you're all going to fall over and knock yourselves out. I'll wait until he's on the screen when we've done the chat, and then I can wind him up on this one. Sprue and Glue saying hello to James, who's popped in. He says, afternoon, Colin, Dave, and everyone in chat. Festa hugs, Dave hugs, big hugs and kisses to everyone from Shania. There you go.
Hello, little one.
Almond Nichols in. He says, hello, Colin and Dave, Andy and James. Hello, Al. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Ian Douthwaite is in. He says, afternoon, chaps. He says, I'm just finishing upgrading the workshop lighting. Oh, what you got? Tell us. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Ian. Tell us what you got. Oh, you got new toys. Oh, have you got remote lighting? Ooh. Andy McClish is saying hello to Watto. Scale Model Minja's in. Says, hi, everyone. Hello, Ross. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, Ross.
Andy's saying hello to Ian. He's also saying, if Dave's getting a ferret, then he needs to call it something bonkers like Gary. Nothing wrong with Gary, mate. My bulldog was called Gary.
I was thinking of calling it Andy.
Absolutely. All the ABS resins arrived at McLeish headquarters. Oh, nice. Oh, happy days, mate. So that's the chat caught up with. What you been up to, Dave? Sarah Jane says, I'll speak up. I'm watching motorsport. Yeah, you can't say I ignored you there because I spotted you creep in. You're trying to catch me out.
She snuck in from stage left.
Absolutely. But before I ask you what you've been up to, yeah, you cleaned your bench, didn't you? Yeah. What you been up to? That's why he's ferreting, because he can't find nothing, because he's cleaned his bench up.
My bench is so clean that I've got more space now than I've had in a long time.
Ross is saying, sorry about not streaming, but demons are playing games with me again. Don't worry about it, mate. It's like I said to you before. At the end of the day, if you ain't feeling it, you don't do it, mate. I know what it's like. Your demons are at you, mate. They're at you, Ross. You know that, mate. Jacqueline's in. She says, tuned in while having a break from sorting out dinner. brother and sister-in-law are coming for dinner. 1 veggie, 2 fish, and 1 meat. Happy days. Yeah. Quacky Drose is in, says hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Sarah Jane says, well spotted. Oh yeah, I've got the radar out, mate. It's like I get an alert now when you come in. It's like, yeah, this big
Pinging away at
boxing glove comes out the screen and goes, poof. Yeah. So Dave, other than having a D's scuzz, mate, what you been up to, me old China?
Well,
Just gonna adjust my back.
While I go over to the old downwards cam.
Yeah, you do your downwards cam. Quacky Dro says I'm good. Wavy. I'll do a bit of chat whilst you're doing that. Christopher Porter says I need to clean my bench. The missus is started threatening to do it for you. Oh. You're also getting a hi Dave co-host from Quacky Dros saying hello to you there. And he says, I've also been absent due to getting me life organised and accommodating changes for my son, who's officially now diagnosed neurodiverse autism spectrum disorder. Oh, blimey, mate. Well, now that you've got your diagnosis, mate, hopefully the resources that are available, mate, come your way, Andy. There's enough out there on it. It's a complex disorder, but yeah. So hopefully, mate, you get the support network you need.
Up against, you can start gearing yourselves up to.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Cracking the nut on it.
I'm just going to bung Dave on the old full screen, folks, so he can show you what he's been up to.
I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to have a go. But...
Yeah, no, go on, mate. You give it the beans. Colton Bennett.
Look, it's properly cleaned.
Dave, can you take a picture of that cutting mat to the left of your keyboard and send it to me so that I can remember? Yeah, no, if you move your finger a bit, see that nice clean green bit?
What is it here?
No, you tit to the left of your keyboard. Right, yeah. Take a picture of that bit because I want to remember what it looks like, mate.
All right, I'll take a photograph.
I'm not helping you, am I?
And then over on the other side, see, look.
Oh, you have been good, ain't you? You're showing off now because you can get your hobby zone drawers and I can't.
See, look now. Look now. That's a bit spooky, isn't it? I'm on the show, but I'm watching the show.
Yeah, that's a little bit Twilight Zoney, isn't it? Yeah. I'll say my Tracy is looking over the instructions for our GT40, which he is thinking would look great in purple to gold paint. She found I was hiding. Oh, happy days, mate. Bung some pictures in Philip's gallery out I would build. I'll be keen to see that, mate. I've not started mine yet. Mine will be the Sarah Jane GT40 build, mate, because I'm dedicating it to Sarah Jane.
Oh, you're good, you are.
Andy McLeish says, how many mugs of brew do you need, Dave? Yeah, I know, bless him.
I need as many brew cups as I can get.
There you go, Andy. Sarah Jane says, I've been diagnosed with that. Explained a lot. Perfect person to help you out there, Andy, and talk to is our Sarah Jane. She's a lovely lady. Cocky Drose is saying hello, everyone there. Paul Christopher, sounds familiar, is in. Afternoon, fellow modellers. Afternoon, Paul. Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, Paul.
Whereabouts you located, Paul, in the UK? Are you in the UK? Are you elsewhere? But carry on, mate, yeah.
So, see, I've even got plastic pots to put my work in progress builds in.
How long's that going to last?
Probably about 10 minutes. I'm going to get that's the one for the old digger.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is the odds and sods one that gets everything thrown in it.
Yeah.
Here's the Churchill that I've been working on.
Yeah.
And I've been doing, hopefully, I don't know whether I've been doing a little bit of the old chip-ins and weatherings and scratchings.
Yeah.
So that's, you see, putting it away carefully.
Yeah.
apart from that, and cleaning up my desk, I
Yeah.
will take a photograph of this green bit. In fact, I'll probably take a photograph of the whole bench with nothing on it.
Absolutely.
A naked bench.
Yeah, blimey, I'm impressed, Dave. I am impressed, mate. What's your plans with the Churchill? You're doing a bit of chipping and all of that lot, aren't you?
Chipping, weathering, and generally making it look used and abused as it should do, because that's how they were.
Absolutely, mate. Ah, it's looking mint, mate.
Yes, so that's it. I'm going to do my ferret bit now.
Paul Christopher says he's in Southampton. Oh, mate, literally just down the road from where I am, mate. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, go down Southampton quite a bit, mate.
Right.
Right, let's just take Dave off their full screen now and see what else is going on.
What have you been doing?
What have I been doing, I hear you ask? Oh, let's turn me lights on and grab bits and bobs that I've been doing. Let's have a looky-loo at changing my camera and all.
Well, while you do that, I will ask my question.
Yes.
What is about to go in your bellies?
Yeah.
What have you got on your benches? And what is your choice of beverage whilst watching the show?
Absolutely.
As always, answers on a postcard.
Exactly. Right, what have I been up to? Well, I've been doing a bit of the old Warhammer stuff with Fox, and I.
Oh, yeah.
That's that big old squig kill rig thing with obligatory bit of raggy.
I'm surprised you haven't put skull and crossbones on that.
Yeah, so, well, there is a skull there.
All right, then. No, that's looking good, Dave.
So, I've been doing that. I've also been on the Warhammer Sunday stuff, conveniently, which is on later on today. I've been painting those as well.
You have been.
That has got to be the cutest little squig ever, innit? Look at it. So I've been doing them. And I've been doing lots and lots and lots and lots of filming this week for our friends over at E-Models doing the Suzuki. So I've been doing that bad boy this week.
That's looking a very sexy motorcycle.
So yeah, I've been filming that and getting that all sorted. So hopefully there'll be a few episodes of that going up this week. So yeah, I've got to voice over 2 more episodes and I'll upload them. And I think that's pretty much me, mate, to be honest with you. It's been filmy all week, mate. Yes. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with things. Let's just switch cameras off. Like so. So, yeah, it's been an interesting week, mate. Let's bring up the chat window. Attle McNichol says it's you that's making the pong in the air then, Dave. Sprue and glue. Because apparently he's muck spreading. There you go.
Oh, you bring that one up.
Yeah. Paul Christopher says there's a nice model shop in Eastleigh. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, Basingstoke's got hardly anything now, mate. As went over to all RC. Where are you then? Down by Go at the seafront by the quay. But yeah. Quacky Drosy says, hello, sir, to Attle McNichol. Good evening from the Philippines. Oh, from the Philippines. Happy days.
Oh.
Andy McLeish says, after I finish this coffee, I'll be out to tell you. Joel Grit is in, says, hello, Colin, Dave, and all in chat. Joel. Hello, Joel. I hope you're doing all right, mate. James says, Belly just finished, excuse me, a Rustler's double-decker cheeseburger. Bench is a Revell 35th M48 A2CG 132nd P51D Mustang. Bloody hell, James. Got enough numbers and letters in there, mate.
Well, yeah.
And a G-Star BMW M1000RR, and beverage is coffee. God, ding dong. Atol says, Quacky Dross, he says, I'm not a sir, I was an SAC in the RAF, so up in front of them, many in charge, so lots of you, sir.
Same name as me.
Oh, there you go. Andy's saying hello to Joel. Quackadro says, how would I call you then, Atol? Just call him Atol. Atol will do. He'll respond to that. That's the cleanest. That's the cleanest way I could say it. See what I did there. Paul Christopher says 48 fold on bench, beverage, coffee. Happy days.
Nice.
Sarah Jane's acquired 2 Tamiya bikes, the Honda and the Kawasaki endurance racer bikes. Ooh. Quacky Dro says I'm a content creator stroke host. Oh, happy days. If you join the Festa 67's workshop group on Facebook, you can put your YouTube link in there and people will come and subscribe to you because that's what we do. She's also saying Sarah's respect to Al. Yeah, absolutely. Very respectful people of the Philippines. Belly for us, says Al, was Rustler's fake ribs and fries covered in barbecue sauce, and beverage was green tea. Oh,
green tea.
That sounds, dare I say it, that sounds a little bit Rupert-y, Dave, doesn't it? Green tea?
Wow.
It's a bit green tea and cucumber sandwiches in the hut, you know?
Yes, with Tarquin and Sebastian.
Yeah, Crawford, Montgomery, Smythe.
I think he's pulling a fast one by saying he was an SAC.
Yeah. Quacky Dro says I connected to your host. Absolutely. Yeah, I spotted your channel recently and it's like, click. Yeah. Quite a global audience we get in, Dave, isn't it? So we're going to do a bit of gallery kins shortly, folks. So get your work in the gallery because don't forget this show is all about you. And it is double gallery this week because we didn't make it on last week because it was the 48-hour build was on last week and James conveniently scheduled for everyone's streams, and out of respect we kind of cancelled ours because what's that? Al says, as Colin said, call me by name or hey you geezer. Yeah, oi geezer. Yeah,
oi geezer.
Yeah, Al, as I call him, Al. Yeah, I know I'm useless in with names. Right, I'm going to do a quick visit to the gallery then, Dave. We're going to do it with a twist this week. We are going to do it back to front because we got 2 weeks worth of gallery to catch up on, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So I thought rather than keep scroll and miss people, if I go backwards and work my way up. James is now sitting there going, I'm going to have to wait now. I've just this minute posted because I wanted to get in first. Got ya.
Oh, Whipple.
Quacky Dro says, ha, Atol. Hey, you, geezer. There you go. So you're learning the lingo. See, oi, geezer. There you go. I'll have you talking all Cockney rhyming slang before the end of the show. I don't know why I'm changing camera because I've got to do a screen share. Pillock. Right, let's do it that way. And we'll have a bit of gallery goodness, Dave, eh? There you go. This is the part of the show, peeps, that is all about you and your work. James is going, no, Alicia was last to post as well. Yeah, see, yeah. Yeah, but I've got 2 weeks of gallery to do, so we'll work our way up. That way I know I'm not hopefully missing anyone. Sarah Jane's having cheese on toast and coffee, got a Tesco's delivery later, and an SJ special while watching NASCAR tonight. Beverage is Red Grape Scholar. What NASCAR race is it tonight, Sarah Jane, love? What time's it on? Because, yeah, I'll sit and watch that. Joel Grit says, Belly, empty bench, making slow progress on the Tamiya Nissan Skyline R32 Nisbo custom, but it's not a race. Absolutely, mate. You take as long as you need.
Exactly.
Sarah Jane says, bench, roughly 6 models in various states of build. Good girl. I look forward to seeing them, and I'll add them to your gallery album. Right. First up, I do believe I recognise this, was the Guru. This is back on the 20th of March, because obviously we had a week away last week. Today's live stream progress on his fan-owned Dodge Charger, 2 wheels good, 4 wheels much better, and he also got to play with nuts. Yeah, and I bet he did brum brum noises, but that, Dave,
Well, you would hope so.
is a thing of beauty, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, Richmond, Virginia, nice one. 8 p.m. she says it's on. Lovely. Yeah, that is a seriously big brum brum, isn't it?
He's doing a good job so far, isn't he?
I think so. And you can't tell me that hasn't gone across the bedroom carpet.
Oh, it must have done.
I would have.
Done at least, at least several times.
Yeah, I would have done so, mate. That's looking good, that, mate. And he's been doing all grown-up automobile stuff, so he's a proper car tech now. We've also got cute alert, Phil Bolton, nothing on the bench, but he's got his new friend Max. Yeah, we've seen Pooch, but look at that. It's Pooch alert. What more can I say?
Yeah. I would need my attention.
Yeah,
Where's my dinner?
Look at them puppy dog eyes, Dave. If ever there's puppy dog eyes, that is it, isn't it?
You can't resist them, can you?
Absolutely.
Oh, bless him.
Absolutely. Sarah Jane says, yeah, 32s are all-time favourite cars. You better do a good job or you'll be fined. Yeah. Oh, puppy dog eyes wins. And on a serious note, I'm feeling a bit better, Phil. You know where we are, mate. If you're watching this back, mate, chuck us a PM, mate. James Skiffins, look at this big old Artie Brecky, mate. Look at that lot.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Couple of rounds of bread and all, Dave. Oh.
I know. I'm probably going to do that and have that as a tea, but I need to go down to the shops to get some white bread so that I can do fried bread.
Oh, a bit of fried bread, mate. So that was James's breakfast, bless him. That was his 48-hour bash from last weekend, folks. Well worthy of a watch back. A lot of good was done.
Yeah,
so that was the
get
schedule.
mine finished.
This one will interest you, Dave. This is from Lee Barrett. And he's finished this Luftwaffe race from Tamiya in 1/16th scale.
Mm-hmm. I've painted one of these.
And I'll tell you something, I really like that, Dave. He's done a smashing job, isn't he?
He's done a nice job, and it's a very simple little kit to put together.
Yeah.
But the enjoyment is in the painting.
Absolutely. And it's beautifully done.
He's done a cracking good job there.
He has, hasn't he? He really has.
He should be well chuffed with that.
I do like him. And it's just got that, authoritative look about him.
So the question is, German officers, are they also referred to as Ruperts?
Yes.
Or do they have a more Germanish type nickname?
Rupert.
Waiting for that.
Dave, what did you expect, mate? It's me, isn't it?
Well, you didn't let me down.
Al says, Art Attack breakfast on a plate. Do your archery's the world of good. Care of Festa 67's workshop. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my breakfast consisted of an Alpenbar. The healthy eating option. Or, yeah. James says, Uncle Colin, please ask some little lady to be a bit patient with her pics as she's been a little mardy trouble. Well, at the end of the day, patience is a virtue, James. I'm not changing my routine today, mate. It's 2 weeks I'm catching up on, so patience is a virtue. Sunday update nearly finished, says Jackie. That was a sewing machine that she was doing, and she was on the final home leg of all of that white there, Dave. So we get to see this finished today, don't we?
We should do, yes.
Cocky Drove says no breakfast for me. Absolutely. No, I'm on my...
You could say that she's on the final frontier.
I see what you did there. She's doing a white Richie Lamb is in afternoon, guys. Hello, Richie. How you
Hello,
doing,
Richie.
mate? Mark Shellard says Sunday lunch, soda water, and Ravel 148th Bowfighter night flight. Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Joel Grit says Sarah Jane, it will look good when it's done. When it's done. There you go.
Ooh.
Andy McLeish says hello, Lambo. Alpen Bar says Sarah Jane is not breakfast. It's that is that muck that Dave is spreading. Steve Spencer Beanie's in Totally Scale Model saying afternoon.
Oh,
Hello,
Steve.
Steve. No, the Alpen Bar is, part of my new sort of regime of sensible eating. So Fox has signed his kit. He signs everything he does. He always likes to sign models and sometimes puts a little secret note inside them where they should never be found. This is my hidden signature on the charger. There's a secret note hidden elsewhere. There you go. See? He's good, isn't he?
Ooh.
There you go. Everyone's saying hello to each other in the chat there. Baz has put a link in there, painting Obgrots and chatting for his live stream there. Does a lot of Warhammer painting, does our Bazza. So pop over and have a looky-loo. Oh, Richie Lamb's in the good books. Two roses for Sarah Jane there. Oh, he's good, isn't he? He's smooth operator, isn't he?
It's either that or he's done something wrong and he's trying to cover up for it.
Yeah, what do you reckon he's done? What do you reckon he's done? Do you reckon he's bought a GT40?
Oh, that's a thought, yeah. He might have done.
Al says, for those interested in his sewing machine saga, we drove up the forest yesterday and then Inverness down to Pillaricki and over the mountains back home. Oh, there you go.
All the way round and back again.
Absolutely. Size scale models. Latest one off the bench is a full GT40 and 1/24th scale from Fujimi for the Lehman's GB on ISM. This one has been done as the number 7 car of Graham Hill. And there is all the bits and bobs, UMP primers, Mr. Colour GSX or GX2, Zero Silver, Gravity 2K, Indicals, aftermarket decals, and the UMP polishes to finish. And let's have a looky-loo. This is our friend Simon. Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
Absolutely stunning.
I like that.
Beautiful, isn't it? Now,
yeah, I don't think I would have liked the masking for the bonnet and the
absolutely. And Sarah Jane, I'm showing this build because it's in the gallery. I'm not mocking you, my dear. Just thought I'd clarify this because, yeah.
Yeah, but it's GT40, though.
I never said that. Dave did. Beautiful work. Look at that. Honestly, people go, what is it about this car that people love? You can't tell me that you're not sitting there going, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Oh, you imagine me going up the M4 in one of those going to work.
Yeah, oh, Sarah Jane's doing grammar police. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that because I'm not into grammar police. I speak how I speak at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he says it how I says it.
Absolutely. You know, if I mispronounce something, so be it. It's how I talk. Have you some of that?
That is nice.
That is beautiful,
true.
isn't it? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I do like that. And yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very nice.
That is seriously sexy.
Mm.
She says, just joking. I know, Sarah Jane. It's just Fox does it to me all the time. Paul D. Tommaso, they finally arrived, shipped from Japan on November the 9th, 2021. That isn't bad considering how far they had to go, Paul. So, yeah. But, yeah, look at them. Bloody ding dong. He's going to have some fun building them. And I do believe these are Transformers, Dave.
Transformers.
Absolutely. Paul says, I used to build replica GT40s. Oh, really? Nice, interesting. Was that your own business, was it, mate? Yeah, look at that.
I think someone's going to be busy.
Yeah, Definitely. He definitely is. This was Joshua Ryesdam. One of his interviews, Meet the Modeler, Todd H. He's a modeler from Oregon, just a couple of hours south of me, he says. So pop over and have a looky-loo, watch that. He has a really, really wide range of people that he has on his streams, Josh. He's interviewed me, believe it or not. And, yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it, mate. Absolutely loved it. So pop over and have a looky-loo. That was Jackie doing a bit more work on a sewing machine there. A bit more white done in there. Have you some of that? Just to cheer that hole up. Have you some of that?
Sewing machine in a blizzard.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Paul Christopher says, no, I work for a company in Paul. Oh, right. Al says, thank God it's got gold wing doors, otherwise I'd not be able to get in, or worse, getting out. Yeah, absolutely. See, I could get in one, but I couldn't shut the door because my head was sticking out.
A bit like Clarkson then.
Yeah, I was a bit too tall for it, mate. My next project, says Christopher Robert Poulter, the God Emperor of Mankind. He's so big, I had to print out an 80mm base for him. Ding dong, mate. That's a big old geese, isn't it? Oh, look at that, Dave.
Oh,
I'm just gonna scan it. Look at that detail on there.
oh.
Oh, look at
I'm
that.
looking forward to this one. When he starts painting this one, I think this is going to be a little bit special.
Oh, yeah, look at that. All the old insignia on the boots and the shims. Oh, mate.
Oh, this is going to be good.
I look forward to seeing this bad boy done, mate.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely, Dave, eh? What? Look at the big claw and the clawness.
Yeah.
That's one of those. Oi, got to clean me fingernails out.
Now, that looks very interesting.
Absolutely. I like the look of that. We're keeping a close eye on that bad boy. This was Lisa doing her Craft Station D-Day Live. Come and join me and Jackie from Jacqueline Crochet Art as we work on our diamond art together. There you go. And she's got a Craft Station Facebook group where you can share some of your amazing creations, and she does a gallery on there. There you go.
Oh.
Absolutely, Sarah Jane. She says the GT40 isn't gull wing, but part of the roof is attached to the door for ease of access. Absolutely, love. But yeah, I had to sit in it, Sarah Jane, with the door open, because if I had shut it, it would have, yeah, I would have had a perfect flat top. Yeah. Buck Rogers. Phil Olden shared a post. Buck Rogers in the 25th century, Dave. Look at that.
Bigly.
Absolutely. And it's funny. I mean, I remember the series being bad, but I've never rewatched it because I don't want to see how really bad it was, if that makes sense, you know?
I watched an episode and thought, don't need to revisit this.
Really? Was it as bad as Metal Mickey?
I think it was ever so slightly better than Metal Mickey.
Oh, dear. Don't hold up much hope for it then.
But when I watched it for when it originally came out, it was, yeah.
Yeah, that's a seriously nice bit of work he's done on that, mate. I like that.
I do.
Buck Rogers, that was the one with Tweaky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right.
What's up, Buck?
That was it. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Awesome.
Wiggly. What's up, Buck?
Yeah. Because there was Tweaky and there was another droid, but I can never remember the name of the other one, so...
Mr. Theodopoulos.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bit more livery on that. One of my mates, he's just built a big old Blake 7 Liberator, Dave. And, mate, it's mint. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to post his work in the gallery.
Never really got into Blake 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. Again, it's something different, isn't it? Because, yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh, good job. I like that.
Let's whop that in there. That was Philip. Prime time. Don't miss the fun. Starts tonight. That was his Tuesday live stream. Speedy Q8 has put a video in. Bluetooth helmet speaker.
Oh, look, an Iron Man Bluetooth speaker that came free with the most recent magazines for the build. I wonder what we can play on this.
There you go. Bit of video going on there.
Choice.
Happy days. Oh, God, music. Yeah. Yeah, I can't play the rest of that because I'll get hit with a copyright. Cheers, Spit. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, it's finished. I know the intro of what track that was going to be, but yeah, I couldn't play any more of that. Go and play it, folks, and you'll have a bit more of an idea of what was on there. There you go. Just to cheer out Ola. Sewing machine. Get in. I do like that.
I'll tell you what, she's got some patience to do that.
Yeah. Absolutely. And she finished that on the Tuesday night stream. That was Atol's quick overview and test of the 1-2 scale Iron Man Bluetooth speaker helmet, which arrived with his magazine. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not going to play it.
No, don't do that. No, we get hit with a copyright.
It's all right, Sarah Jane. No one's having a go at you, darling. We know, mate. Bless you. We know you're joking, love. And if that old takes offence, then he needs a slap with a wet mitten. Yeah. That was James' 48-hour birthday bash group build. Get in there. And I haven't been fined by Sarah Jane yet, so I'm doing all right today, Dave.
You're speaking out of turn. You might get one slapped on the
No, not at all, because I spotted her in the chat and you didn't. But I'm not throwing you under the bus for that.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, Underdog Painting, Bazza, next video in the series this time is a Blood Angel. How to paint Blood Angels for Warhammer 40k. And if you're new and you want, and you want to know how to paint a blood angel even, that's the man to go and see.
Oh, excuse me.
There you go. Let's scroll that in there. Calum over at White Glove Models, Messerschmitt BF 110 by Minecraft Part 3. If you want to go and have a looky-loo, feel free. Get in there. Atol says it's normally a wet kipper up here, mate. Well, 2 wet kippers now that you've pulled me up for using a wet mitten. So you can have a double slap now with a pair of kippers. Kippers for breakfast, Dave.
Oh.
Innit? I can't.
Mum and Dad used to have kippers for breakfast.
Yeah.
Stunk the house out.
I know. Proper, innit?
Oh, it was disgusting.
There was pimpage there, Dave, for our Wednesday at the bench.
Ooh, you've been doing pimpage again?
I have been doing pimpage again, mate. Yeah.
You're getting a little bit good at this pimpage stuff, aren't you?
And then this next one, when I saw this picture, I did giggle, I must admit. Paul Bretland with his Wednesday eyes. Look at that. Brilliant. Oh dear, I saw that. I absolutely, yeah. That is brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, he's good. He's got a sense of humour.
He has, mate. He has got a sense of humour. That's up there with that picture he did with his Optivisor on when he said that moment when you refine the piece you've been looking for as the wheel of your chair runs over it. And he had the biggest eyeballs imaginable because he had all the magnifiers in, Dave. Yeah, but that, I mean, I thought that was brilliant. That made me giggle when I saw that. So if you didn't get to see it, folks, pop over and have a looky-loo. He's live every day, so go and share the love. But yeah, I did giggle myself to bits when I saw that. Now this is Mark Ewing. My COVID isolation session, he says. Dun, 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 dun. After a whole day modelling on the Revell Dodge Challenger, I'm pretty happy on what I've done. 7 light coats of pure orange on the main body after wet sanding in between the coats. There's a couple of sink marks I've noticed, but it's too late to fix them. 4 light coats of Mr. Surface of black on the hood. Engine done with the ignition leads. Excuse me. Interior primed in black, frame axles and fitted, and the rear spoiler painted flat black. And Dave, that is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Ooh, that is nice.
Yeah. Sarah Jane's misplaced the warning somehow. She's had some really bad days lately, but improving. I'm sorry to hear that, darling. Huggages have been issued. I'll give Dave a first warning, though. Oh, brilliant. See, I'm happy now. Dave got a warning. Yeah.
Dave don't care.
Oh, Wibblekins. Is that a defiant Dave I'm hearing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it?
Like that. I do like that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit orange, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That black bonnet does work.
It does, because it makes the orange pop even more.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like the direction he's going with this one.
Absolutely, Sarah Jane says. Mark Ewing does great work. He does. He really does, folks. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, see where he's going with this. The key question is has he done brum brum noises yet?
Depends on if the engine and the wheels have been mounted on the chassis.
Yeah, if it's done the marriage, then brum brum noises can be had. Oh, look at that lot.
Oh. Well, looking at that, I will say that brum brum noises have not yet been done on the grounds of everything being left to dry.
Yeah, maximum brummability. Oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning.
Oh, that's a nice red on the engine.
That is, mate, isn't it? I like that.
No, you're doing a nice job there, mate. I'm liking that. Looking forward to seeing that come together.
Yeah, really is coming together well.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Very sexy.
Very, very.
I never knew that. Sarah says, considering his man cave is a cold garage, it's amazing work. Absolutely. Steve says, I would say no, as there's no engine installed yet. Yeah, sometimes you can do an engine test startup when you've got the engine built out of the car. It is possible to start a car engine without it.
No, it's feasible.
You know, but you could do a but only a quick test start. But proper brum brum and smoky rims is normally when the marriage has happened, isn't it?
Definitely.
Scout Motor, our friend Luke. Great Wall Hobby F15J for the Gary Pashley Brothers in Arms group build. Yes, Gary Pashley sadly passed away. His first aircraft that wasn't a 2-hour speed build, he says. Got all but a few decals on the fuselage and wings. Took a few days, about 160 separate decals, but they look pretty cool in there. Excuse me. Thoroughly enjoying this one so far. And yeah, I think you've missed your vocation there, Luke. You know, that's a beautiful aircraft, isn't it?
He's done a nice job there.
He has.
I'm liking the decals.
He's a very talented builder. He really is. And it was nice to see him get his 1K subs. Thoroughly deserved, mate. Thoroughly deserved. Because turning out work like this, mate, yeah, you deserve your 1K, mate. Get in there. Yeah. Just subtle enough, Dave, isn't it? Paul D. Tomazzo's in, says, good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. Hello, Paul. Dorcosaurus is in, says, hi, Sarah Jane. Good to see you, and hugs.
No, but that aircraft is looking seriously good.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I like that.
Absolutely stunning work, mate.
Should be well chuffed with that.
Yeah. God, I see what he means about all the tiny little decals, Dave. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it'd drive you nuts, wouldn't it?
Mate, I'd be losing the will to live, wouldn't you?
Well, mind you, for that teeny tiny Typhoon that I'm doing for Malcolm, the amount of, even though it's 1/44th, the amount of decals it's got to go on there is going to drive me nuts.
Absolutely. Jackie's got work in progress, back to crochet orders project. Look at that.
Hello. Looks like she's keeping an eye on someone.
Yeah, I do believe she is doing one of the special little hamsters as well.
Ooh.
She's doing one of them. But yeah. Mark Ewan, isolation model sessions. Drop the revealed Challenger engine while tidying up this afternoon. So he's had to repair it and repaint some bits. The 2K on the Tamiya 24 Skyline came out wonderful. Thanks to Gravity Paints. The Mengtoon tank is done while I wait for the base to harden. Start working on the diorama for it. And he'll be doing both interiors while he's waiting for his 2K to cure. Then he's going to be starting a Tamiya 48th Sherman Easy Tank for the 48-hour group build for the model officer's mess to help raise money for M4H. And that was last weekend's build. So Steve's asking, are they budgie smugglers? Okay, Steve, I'm really getting worried now.
So am I.
That word budgie smugglers has been said. Is someone out there got budgie smugglers on? That's not good. Yeah, bless him. And considering he's doing this in a garage, yeah.
And on that reference before that, no photographs are required.
Absolutely don't put the budgie smugglers in the gallery.
We don't need that sort of thing. Please God, no.
God, look at the shine on that. Bobbins is in. He says, I'm here now. You may begin. Cheers, Bobbins, for that, mate. We've only been killing time till you got in, mate. Yeah. I was getting a bit worried. Bless you. Nice to have you in, mate. But yeah, look at that interior coming on.
Ooh.
Yeah. Shiny. And you got your first batch of lacquer paints this week as well, Dave, didn't you?
I did. I got some Tamiya LP paints.
Because Dave is now doing shiny as well.
Yeah. I'm currently, I'm doing 2 shinies at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They are work in progress. Lord only knows when they're going to get finished.
Yeah. Lulled you into the shinies. Dun, 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 dun.
One of them is for the 48-hour birthday bash.
Absolutely.
I didn't get anywhere close to finishing.
They really look nice. They really look nice. Steve says you just showed them. Showed what? The budgie smugglers, did I? Oh. Yeah. There you go. A little baby tank.
Oh,
look at the swing on them. Look at the little swing. Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's a swinger's tank, is it?
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
that's a lovely little touch, though, isn't it?
I like that. Someone's got a sense of humour.
Steve says, I just showed the budgie smugglers. What, that? What's he on about? No idea.
No, I don't. I don't know where he's coming from on that one.
Halfway through the body, eyes attached on Project Ross. When I first saw that, I thought a craftsman. Steve says, I didn't get your joke, Steve. Sorry, mate. If you can fit in that, then yeah. Yeah. Bless him. There's a Friday frolic with Festa or Fox. Yeah, more pimpage, Dave.
I know. I'm so glad I'm sat down because I would have fallen down with shock.
I know, double pimpage. Yeah, I very nearly put up some pictures of work in progress, but I thought, no. Dan Croker shared a post. The latest completion from the Dan Cave is the 1/72 Revell F4 Phantom 2. Video was posted the other day. Time to follow up with photos. And Dave.
Oh no, I've just looked at this.
Look at that. Paul D. Tommaso says, okay, all set. Hello, Paul. How's the weight loss thing going, Steve, by the way? You got an update for us, mate? How you doing? Been thinking of you in a nice, manly way. Nothing to do with the budgie smugglers. But, yeah, I'm kind of on a little bit of a weight loss thing. And, yeah. Look at that, Dave. Something about the Phantom, isn't there?
I know.
I don't know what it is, but it's there, isn't it?
The noisy so-and-sos when they're taking off, they're even noisier when they land.
Is it because they're from our youth and we look back at planes with that enthusiasm we had as kids? Oh, it's a Phantom, it's a Grumman Tomcat, it's an Harrier, you know, they was planes that we remember as kids. Oh, 1 stone 4 pound so far. Congratulations. Congratulations, mate. That's tough going knowing your situation, yeah.
No, I kind of fondly think more of the Phantoms as the ones that was protecting us overhead when I was down south.
Yeah, I didn't want to, yeah.
But as for the Tomcat, well, it's Tomcat.
Sarah Jane says, weight loss and Alpen bars. I'm on the wrong live stream. Yeah, it's a case of having to at the moment, Sarah Jane. I'll message you to let you know what the reasons are behind it. Bless you.
But yeah, that does look very nice. Revell 1/72.
Yeah, it's really got a look about it, Dave, innit? And again, another aircraft that has been subtly done.
It's very nice. I do like that.
Yeah, I really do. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Could look at that all day long, mate. So that's a little Mark Ewing with the Model Officers 48-hour build going on. I've only been really working on the Tamiya 48 Sherman tank that will be finished on time. I've also started making the little diorama base for the Mengtoon tank, King Tiger, which is based on a real photo I saw online.
Ooh.
Sarah Jane says, just messing. No, you're all right, Sarah Jane. Honestly, don't be anxious, darling. We know you're pulling our chain. We know you well enough, love. Bless you. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Al says that's a retool of an old kit I once made. Went down at Wattisham, circa 75. Oh, nice. Again, something about a Sherman, isn't there? Oh, look at that. Cute.
Oh, no,
have you seen the transporter plane with the little tiny... It's a Toon transporter plane, but it's also got an even smaller, tiny Toon tank coming out the back of it.
No, I've not seen that.
Yeah. Richie Lamb says, if you didn't know, you wouldn't think that Dan's Phantom was 72nd scale. I know. And he's got so much detail in it. That's the thing. I really love what you've done with that, with a little swing on there. Something so simple as that just adds a story to the build, doesn't it?
Just completely changes it, doesn't it?
It does. It takes it from a machine of war to something else, doesn't it? You know? quite often in conflicts you see the odd photograph that's taken and you think there's a poignancy or there's an addition to the story, and yeah. Sarah J says the tank looks like it was squashed to fit in the light booth. Yeah, I had to get a bigger light booth recently just so that I could take pictures of bigger things. I like this as well. Steve Spencer Beanie at Totally Scale Models has shared a post. Totally Scale Models, he says, this is my Bandai 148th ATST, which I've built in 48 hours for the Model Officers Mess Group birthday build in aid of M4H. Used UMP black primer, then Tamiya XF dark sea grey. He then used washes and Umbro weathering powders and various woodlands scenic grass. And I saw this. I was taken aback that it was done in 48 hours. Yeah.
I like that.
You know, in that time I had polished the petrol tank for the Suzuki, you know.
I too like what he's done.
It is so different, isn't it? Absolutely love it. Really do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, proper props to you, mate.
And that's taking some imagination. That's yeah. I know. I like that. That's good.
Honestly,
like
mate, you've excelled yourself there, Steve. You should give yourself a good hearty pat on the back.
Yes.
Sprue and Glue says some really nice work just lately. Honestly, mate, this is our exciting bit of the week, Dave, isn't it? You know, this show isn't about me and Dave. This show's about you guys and girls out there and your work, you know. The standing joke with us two is we don't post in my own group, Dave, do we? But we don't do it for a reason, because this group's about you, and we really, really do get off on seeing your work, because it inspires us, it inspires me, it inspires Dave, it inspires us to improve our own standards. And
I'll tell you what, I'd like to see that go into a competition, because
I think he would win it. Yeah,
he's so radically different, because everybody that would have one of these would go straight down the Star Wars route.
I'll tell you something, Steve. I'll throw this gauntlet down to you, mate.
Ooh.
I bet if you was to take that to Telford, you'd win something. There you go.
Yeah, even if you got a commendation at Telford, Jesus.
Yeah, I think he'd get something for that. I really do, to be honest with you, mate. So, yeah, if ever you go up to Telford, Steve, take that bad boy with you, mate, and slam it in there. Calum at White Glove Models, build the Gone in 60 Seconds Eleanor Mustang Part 16. Yes, folks. Want to see how this Eleanor's coming along? There you go. And that's a very provocative pucker from Angelina Jolie there. Yeah.
She's proper puckered.
She is, isn't she? Moving on.
Yes.
Christopher Robert Poulter this week. I've been painting the God Emperor of Mankind. I haven't had a lot of time to finish him over the last few days, but here's how he looks so far. The idea was to make it look like the flaming sword is casting light and shadows on the armour. I'm just hoping I'm skilled enough to pull it off. Hey, mate. More skills than I have, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have you some of him?
That is nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's a cloak and a half, that is.
Steve says nowhere near any good for Telford. I don't, mate, Steve, honestly, mate, I'm going to reply to Wet Mitten there. I honestly think you're selling yourself too short there, Steve.
I think he's selling himself very short.
Yeah. Honestly, mate, I think you should, yeah.
Thank you, Yoda.
Sarah Jane says, with my luck, if I went to Telford, I'd only win a parking ticket and I don't have a car. Yeah, see, I don't do the competition thing. It's never been something that I build models for. I just build them for me because I enjoy doing it. But there are folk out there where, being in a competition is what they build for. That's their motivation. But I think you're selling yourself short, Steve. I really do, mate. I think you'd get something for that. Ian Dalthwaite, this weekend I'm working on the M4H 48-hour group build, doing the 48th Atlantis Chevy 2-ton stake truck on a small dyno with homemade decals, and he's looking good for an 8 p.m. finish. Again, something really different from Ian.
I know.
Honestly, he's brilliant, isn't he? Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think he had a barrel of laughs when he was doing that?
I see what you did. Mate. He's cobbled that together really well. He's on the road to success. I like the path he's taken.
Yeah. All right then.
Sarah Jane's issued Steve Spencer Beanie his first warning. She gets a warning, he says, for talking like that. Yeah, about his builds, yeah. I do like that. I like the decking and all. Oh.
So he's decked out then.
Wouldn't you believe it? Yeah. Shall we scroll up, Dave?
I don't mean to start scrolling up.
And this is a deliberate thing this week as well. Fox always says, the in-joke with me and him, is I never scroll up. Well, as you noticed today, I am scrolling up in the gallery. Panzer Koenig, Dave. Get your spirit level out. A couple of bench shots of what I got up to over the past couple of weeks. Painted and weathered the interior of a trumpeter BMP3. Have you a looky loo?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, isn't it?
Mm.
Look at the wheels, Dave, all perfectly straight.
Really good.
Sarah Jane says, Colin, you're a barrel of laughs at times. Yeah, she's also like me, never does competitions. It's something that's never interested me. One, I don't think my stuff's good enough, at risk of a warning. But also, I don't have a passion to be in competitions. It's not what it's about for me. I build this hobby to keep me demons at bay, and I'm cool with that.
I've put a few bits into competitions more because the guys, well, when Newbury Scale Model Club was a thing, they would sort of gang up on me and say, Dave, you need to put that one in, you need to put that one in, and you need to put, and I've sort of done it. Yeah. Because I've been hoodwinked and press ganged into it.
Yeah. Oh, Rupert's in, model officer. James Cunningham Huntington Smythe Skiffings is in. Late on parade, afternoon all. He's been having his 11s, isn't he? His cucumber sandwiches on Pims.
I think he's been having more than his 11s.
Absolutely. But, yeah, Sprue and Glue, says Sarah Jane, he's a chip off his dad's block. Yeah. Everyone's saying hello to James there. Yeah, had a good session last week, James. Well done, mate. But, yeah, I mean, like I say, I built to keep the demons at bay. I think there's enough competitiveness in the hobby as it is, and it's not really my bag. Aisha Naeem is in, says afternoon all. Afternoon, Aisha, hope you're doing all right. Sarah Jane builds to enjoy, not to better others. Absolutely. It's not a peeing contest, Sarah Jane, is it? It's, I build for myself and I'm happy. Sunday evening, she says, go for Azzy's ears. Look at that. Area. See what I did?
Area. Oh, well, she's got an eye on it.
James says, thanks, mate. Great weekend. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Yeah, that's why we killed the brunch last week, mate. We didn't want to clash, mate, because, yeah, that looks so wrong, doesn't it? In so many ways.
Yeah, just no.
Yeah. I'm just going to leave that in your retinas and snigger like a 7-year-old. Or Aisha's munching on a Greg's sausage roll. Nom nom. Oh.
Do you know you can go off some people?
Atto says he's got to go. Tracy, he said, is fed up with being indoors and it's not a bad day out. So afternoon, you lot worldwide. No worries. Tracy wants to do a bit of travelling, I think. That's what she does. So I have to nickname her Travelling Tracy then, because she wants to go out. Take care, mate. There you go.
Yeah, enjoy.
Just making conversation, I do believe, is Lord Rupert. Moscaroo Cup update. Well, the judges have deliberated and made their choice. Well done to Mike Biscuit from Plastic Model Mojo for his amazing build. A big thank you to IPMS Hamilton for inviting us to be a part of it. And that is absolutely gorgeous.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not really into Transformers.
Yeah, but
I like
take the subject matter out of it and look at the paint, the skills, and everything applied, and that's
what I'm looking at, and the fact that it's how it's been posed.
Yeah, absolutely. Sarah Jane says, Aisha, you're diabetic. Send the food here. Absolutely snap. Yeah, absolutely.
I do. I like that. I like the context that he's put that in. That is very good.
James says, was very kind of you both indeed. Yeah, it's one of them, James. You're doing something for charity, mate. It's for me, it just seemed the right thing to do. Yeah, really, really, really nice that. Philip Prime, a quick pick of the progress on his Firefly moment in time build. And we've been watching this, Dave, haven't we?
Yeah, he's been doing a cracking little job.
And look at that.
Especially, he's used 2 kits to make one, hasn't he?
2 kits to make one, and he showed the photograph, didn't he, of what he's doing. And yeah, he's nailed it. He's reshaped all these figures as well, all their joints and everything. Now, which one do we think's our friend James, a model officer, then? Do we?
Well, I was thinking of the one that's got the headphones on.
Yeah. He's issuing his directives, isn't he?
Or is he listening to radio too?
Yeah, and I think on here, he's got his obligatory cucumber sandwiches minus the crusts.
Oh, God forbid offers just having to chew crust.
Exactly. And I think that's, No, nice build, Philip.
That's very good.
Fox says, let's see if I can clean this unopened 1987 can of Cherry Coke up to its former glory. Yes, a 1987 ring pull, Dave. Do you remember them?
Oh, my grief.
Yeah.
A proper ring pull, not those stuff they do now.
Wouldn't you have the urge to drink it just to see how bad it tastes?
No, because I don't like cherries.
Exactly, and it's soda in it,
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't.
James says, no, I have you now. I'm listening to Just Making Conversation.
Oh, on Radio 4.
Yeah. There's Island Discs. Oh, no. It's that man again.
Ooh.
Sarah Jane says, Dean's work on that is very nice. Don't tell him I said that, though. Your secret is safe with me, Sarah Jane. I will not utter a word. And this is our friend David. And he is building his Yamaha R1. Look at that. Yeah.
That's nice.
Absolutely.
That is a gorgeous blue.
It is, isn't it? Simply stunning. Yeah. You can just imagine the detail that's going to go into this.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Obligatory metals and yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely. Stunning.
That is gorgeous.
That is shiny, isn't it? Really, really beautiful. Yeah. on a proper motor jig as well, not like the cheap ass 3D print I've got.
Hey, listen, yours is designed by you for use by you.
I know, but yeah. Yeah, nice work. Absolutely beautiful, mate. Looks like he's got the detail up discs on there and all. Nice.
Very nice.
It is beautiful work, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Seriously sexy, mate. And this is the stage where brum brum noises or test brum brum noises would start, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, no.
It would have to be because the engine's in, the wheels are on, the chain's connected.
Absolutely.
You just need a couple of rollers at the back and you could do a dyno test.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Beautiful work, mate. Beautiful work again, David. Sarah Jane says, I'm going to stop building bike kits for a while, seeing that. Yeah. James says, a late poster for you to dribble over later, mate. Yeah, no worries, mate. We're doing the gallery in reverse this week because we didn't do a show last week. So I wanted to catch up with folks that had posted last week, mate. So we're doing a bit of catch up. Jackie says, just a towel to go there. Just looks so wrong, doesn't it? But, oh, bless him.
Well, that expression reminds me of, what was it, that Saturday night show, Dusty Bin.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, that's it, thank you.
Absolutely.
Got that.
Model officer says, rollers at the back. It's Colin having his hair done. Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Scale Model Muse, goodies from the show. Yeah, she's been out getting bits and bobs again. Look at that lot.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Ooh. She's going to have some fun building them. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Again, look at the colour purple. Yeah, that's mint.
No. Someone's going to be busy.
Absolutely. Christopher Robert Porter, 1350 scale Klingons, printed for his dad. So now he has no excuse not to do that diorama with the bird of prey I got him a few years ago. And look at them.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's brilliant, mate.
Oh, who's going to paint them?
His dad, yeah.
Oh, grief.
He's got no excuse now, mate.
No.
Jackie says Dusty Bin, yeah. Bazza over at Underdog Painting, quick and easy Imperial Fists, out to paint Imperial Fists in 40k. And you get to see how it's done, folks. So pop over and have a looky-loo. And if you haven't subbed, give him a sub. Share the love out. Josh at Rysdom Designs, meet the modeler, JR Model Works.
Ooh.
Another interview there, done by Josh. And, yeah, you got to do it. you got to go and have a look. This was Philip Prime's It's Build What You Bring Tuesday show from last week. Go and give that a watch back. And, again, like and subscribe. Sarah Jane says, Jacqueline, you based the gopher on Dave. I can see the likeness. She got you right. She got you right there.
Moving on.
Jackie's laughing. Yeah. That's when you look at it, Jackie, look at it, ask it what he's been up to this week. And if he says nothing, you can throw him across the room. That was last Wednesday's at the bench, Pimpage Day for the Digger Bill.
Oh, blimey.
I know. We're both so excited for Wednesday's show, aren't we? Because we want to do more on the Digger.
Yeah.
Christine Medlock shared a link. Our youngest son painting his first Warhammer. There you go, folks. I'll pop over and have a looky-loo at that. I think that was the father and son at the bench, isn't it? So, yeah, pop over and have a looky-loo. Jackie Stevens, Kevin Stevens has finished his diamond art project and stolen my bench while it is drying. Dave, look at that. Stunning, isn't it?
Good grief. It's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
I don't know if I've got the patience to do something like that.
No, but, oh, Dave, the colours. Oh, mate, honestly, it takes...
Yeah, look, it's a pirate ship.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of blue and greys and, oh, mate. But, yeah, that is a proper...
I hope he's going to put that in a frame.
Yeah. That is stunning.
That's gorgeous.
Ross says, no, that was Draven on his own. Oh, happy days.
Oh, I'm going solo.
There you go. Stunning. That's what I mean, see? There's a variety there, Dave, with them, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Proper proud as Punchy, is there?
Oh, yeah, he should be with that. Oh, blimey.
Scale Motor, a little review of the Life Colour engine colours set. It would be great if you could take a look. He's trying or starting to work on his watch hours. So it would be really nice if you go and watch. Absolutely. And I've had a looky-loo. It's really impressive. I've got this set as well. That's that Life Colour set I showed you, Dave. And they really, really are a beautiful set of paints. So go and have a looky-loo. Luke's trying to get his watch hours up so he can get a join button like mine. And yeah, so if you can help him on his way, go and share the love, folks. It's that man again. Hi there, folks. This is the Tamiya 112 Yamaha R1M finally finished. Yeah. Yeah, let's destroy our entire bike stashes. This is how I first came across David, was when he did his Danny Pedrosa MotoGP bike, and oh man, unbelievable. And he's in it out the ballpark again.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't actually know what to say anymore about it because I've said it all.
But this
And
is
I don't
where
mean that in a disrespectful manner either.
no, this is where there's room in this hobby for every niche, and David is hyper detail. He won't mind me saying that. But he is a proper detail nut. You know, this will be aftermarket bolts that he's put in, aftermarket discs, and, you know, really goes heavy on the detail up. But that's his thing, and I think it works, you know. I'd love to have the resource to be able to do that myself. But why would I when I can see it done like this, you know?
Exactly.
There's, you know, proper chain link on there and all of
I was
that.
about to ask if that was photo etch chain.
Yeah, you know, so fair play to him. And it just goes to show you, you know, this is David's thing. It's what he enjoys doing. And if you enjoy doing it and you get results like that, why shouldn't you do it? You know,
it's his model, it's his hobby.
Absolutely. And a lot of what he does are commissions anyway. Ray Aquilina's in. He says, hello to all my friends. How are you doing? Hello, Ray. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Good to see you back in, mate. Hope everything's all right on the island of Malta. Yeah. Stunning work. Really is beautiful. Yeah. Honestly, I want to do proper motorbike brum brum noises and go and jump on that bad boy. Look familiar, Dave. Started work on her next project, Amster, for James at JC Bricks and Builds, daughter. Shouldn't I?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. You've got one and all. Yeah, I know. He's still there next to me. That was Pimpage for the Friday Frolic, just gone, April Fool's night. Yeah, not better than two idiots like me and Fox. Bobbin says it also has the correct number on it. It does. It seems strange watching MotoGPs without Valentino going round the track still. It just doesn't feel right. Raging Modeler, Space Marine Captain, and his custom chapter colours based on a particular Transformer character. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, miniatures, Dave. And honestly, these guys that get this sort of detail on these figures, it always amazes me. Yeah. Super sexy.
Yeah, but when you think about how the size of them.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, and it is the detail they get. Oh, there's a body there. One body, one nose, two cheeks, and the belly of the hamster done this evening. Yeah, those little hamsters in it, Dave. Little hamsters.
Hammy the hamster.
Absolutely. Yeah, mummy's in. Yeah, I know. Absolutely. Pop over and give Jackie and Lisa a sub as well, folks, if you can. It's massively appreciated in their hunt for the Magic 100. Aisha's eating quavers now. Yum, yum. Ooh, happy days.
Mm-hmm.
Ray's doing okay. Happy days, Ray. Glad to hear it, mate. Marcus Brunn, again, not much done at the bench, he says. Went for a quick mojo boost in front of the telly. And look at this bad boy.
Ooh.
Lego McLaren F1. Get in there.
Ooh.
Sarah Jane's watching the GT3 from Imola. Rossi is racing, driving an Audi numbered 46. Brilliant. Brilliant. He is an out-and-out petrol head, isn't he? Bless him. But yeah. Gets in. That is beautiful. Yeah. And definitely Marcus would have done brum brum noises.
Oh yeah, and wheel spins.
Yeah, proper tyre screeches. Number 11 on the table.
Yeah, one thing missing from that table.
Jackie's put Lisa's link in there. If you can pop over and like and subscribe, massively appreciated. Pop your own link in as well, Jack. Yeah. Two ladies there. We're trying to get them to 100 subs, folks. If crochet and diamond art is your bag and you've got partners, wives, daughters or whatever that are interested, get them over there and give them a sub. Share the love. White Glove Models, new airbrush from Spray Gunner and other goodies. There you go. Doing a bit of a review there on what he's been up to. He's showcasing some bits and bobs. Steve says donuts. Donuts. This was Fox from the Frolic. Because wibbling may have happened on the Frolic. Model making guru, covering gaps with plastic card and rivets and rescuing poorly fitting pipes with easy line bindings is a wonderfully lazy way to tidy up an Orc vehicle, and it fits in perfectly with Orc's aesthetic maximum bodge. Because it didn't fit properly and wibbles were happening and it don't fit, and I'm going to put it in the box of can't be built because it's rubbish, was being said.
Oh, this was a proper stroppy strop then, was it?
Absolutely. Jackie says she's on 112. Lisa's on a 78. Oh, let's try and get Lisa's subs up. Come on. You know you want to, folks.
Yeah.
Go and have a click on the link. If you haven't subbed, it's free at the end of the day. Subscribing to YouTube channels is free. But it means a hell of a lot to the creator that is putting the content out there. And there's a bit of easy line around here. Because these didn't fit on Foxes. Because it's the kit's fault.
Oh, so it's the kit's fault, but it's not Fox's fault.
No, it was the kit's fault. And proper wibbling was had. Ray saying hello to Steve at TSM. That's Ross saying he wasn't doing his show last night. Alan Parker's scale models. This is his memorial build for Gary Pashley. And it is a Models Vit PH 51H 48. He's calling it complete. It was from Gary's pile of kits destined for the bin. Some parts were missing or broken. He was lucky enough to get hold of it and build it for Gary in a scheme I hope he would have liked. And there you go, there's all the details there, and he's got a nice little sentiment at the end. I'm not a plane builder that much, but I know, but owed the big guy enough to give it one go. Hope the trials and tribulations made you smile during the build, Gary. R.I.P., mate. Absolutely, mate. And look at that. Beautiful tribute. And I love the scheme on that. Absolutely gorge.
Very striking. I like that.
Really is, mate. Yeah, he'll be looking down on that, mate, and giving you a thoroughly good nod of approval, mate.
Oh, proper thumbs up.
Yeah. Look at that.
No, that's good.
Beautiful.
That's very good.
Yeah. Really is a nice tribute, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless him.
Proper good job.
I like that a lot. Yeah. Done him proud there, Alan. You really have, mate. Yeah. Leaves a lump in your throat, Dave, doesn't it, when you know it's for someone that's been lost, because we're all mates at the end of the day. You know, we all have our ups and downs and that, but when you lose someone in the community, it always leaves a lump in the throat. This is Paul D. Tommaso's Mecca stuff. Look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's all the bits and bobs and all of that lot.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and as it's resin, there may well be swearage, I'm sure.
I'm sure there's going to be lots of swearage. Oh, donations of the swear box will be greatly received.
I reckon we could have a swear fest there, mate.
Oh, I think it's going to be a proper swear fest.
Proper fudge sticks and broom handles, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could be temper tantrums as well.
Yeah. Arms, legs, ears and a tooth done, and the head has been assembled there. Look at that. Beep.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the pleasure of doing it. I've got one with a little pork pie out on next to me there. It's a cute alert, isn't it? Oh, Christopher definitely. Robert Porter got a few little touch-ups to do, and then he'll be done on this, I think, he says. And I've just copped an eyeful of that cloak, and yeah.
That is nice.
It is, isn't it? Really is nice. Look at that, Dave.
Oh, good grief.
Hey. Ding dong.
That is nice.
Stunning, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's done a really nice job on that.
Worth the wait, wasn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Definitely. Joanne Houghton, first attempt at Warhammer 40k Orc. Art request for my father-in-law, Christopher Vincent Beckett Porter. And look at this. Nice bit of art there. And whenever I see art like this, I always think of dear old Nim, another member of the community. I was just thinking of.
It's not the same, but it's in the same.
Yeah, another dear friend that sadly is no longer with us. Yeah.
Bless. I do like that. That is good.
Stunning, isn't it?
I think she's got that about right. That's pretty much spot on.
Yeah. Paul says, yeah, it'll be fun to build, and he doesn't own a swear jar. Good man.
He might do after that.
That's beautiful. I love that.
No, that's good. I do.
But honestly, there's some artists out there, isn't there? Eh? We are blessed.
Hopefully, we will see more of her work.
Look at this. Ian Dowthwaite, Dave. Just completed me build for last weekend's 48-hour challenge. 48 hours. I'm just putting that out there. Atlantic 48 Chevrolet 2-ton stake truck, mini art barrels, plaster base and resin wall set with homemade decals. A bit of a dog of a kit, but it turned out okay in the end. Okay, he says. I'll give you okay. Finished with 3 hours to spare. He did it in 45 hours, Dave. He's really flicked that bit of skin up now, isn't he, eh?
Yeah. Since I haven't finished mine.
Ian, you are a turd, mate. Look at that. He's done that in 45 hours. You can go off people, you know, can't you?
You can go off some people, can't you?
I used to really like this bloke.
Mm.
Bloody hell. I do like that.
Mm.
All joking aside, Ian, stunning, mate. We're only pulling your chain, mate.
Yeah.
Look at that. And he's done the weathering and everything. Oh,
I'll tell you what, it's a nice paint job on the cab.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Mm.
Because to me, that's what they would have looked like back then. It would have been that real deep colour.
Yeah.
You know, it's it weren't just red. It was, yeah. You want a red or what? It's going to be deep red, isn't it? It's, whoa, isn't it?
And it's not over shiny.
Bet you had a barrel of laughs doing this, though, didn't you? Mm. Charlie, the tumbleweed, mate. Can you give it a kick to roll it out of the way?
Moving on.
No. All joking aside, Ian, stunning.
So would one of those guys on the back be called Cooper Man?
See what you did there?
Mm.
I saw what you did.
Wonder how many out.
Ray Aquilina has just put in a €5 super chat. Thank you very, very much, Ray. Massively appreciated. You get to see yourself have a bit of sexy air guitar on the screen. Thank you very, very much, mate. That'll be put to good use and back into the hobby for me, mate. Helps keep the channel going and it helps keeps the content coming. Sarah Jane says, warning to Colin for using my Lion Barrel of Laughs. But I was going to give you a commission for using it, Sarah Jane. Does that count?
No.
Hold up a minute, you. Just because you got a warning earlier.
Yeah, but my warning bounced off the rubber wall.
Richie Lamb, work in progress, he says. Ryefield Tiger in 1/35. Primed in UMB black and painted with Tamiya acrylics. Can't decide whether to keep it clean. Why don't you do an half and half, mate, Richie? Half of it is nice and clean and the other half is a bit weathered, so you can turn it round and have the choice then, can't you? You can have it as dirty on the shelf looking at it for a couple of weeks, and then you can spin it round and have it as a clean one for a couple of weeks. Just a thought. What Dave thinking, isn't it?
Or you could do some mop and bucket marks to say that it's cleaning in progress.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a thought.
Yeah. So you could say he would be mopping that up then. Sarah Jane says warning has been rescinded. Thank you, Sarah Jane. She says she expects her commission in the post Malibu shaped.
One bottle of
Colton Bennett, look at that.
That's a lot of work gone in there.
That is a lot of work gone in there. That is stunning. I like that a lot.
I do. I like it. It's just a shame when you put the lids on.
Yeah, it's one of those. Do you remember the guy who did the exploded view, where he did it on clear rods, didn't he? Where the top of the tub had been lifted, and then the turret. And I thought that was a really clever way of doing it. I mean, when I do my Ryefields, I'm going to magnetise them so you can have a looky-loo inside and just magnetise it back down. You know, so
because you go to the effort of putting all of the work in to get it as good as this, and then you go and put a lid on it, and no one gets to appreciate the work that's gone inside.
Yeah, but it's like anything. Excuse me. We know it's there, don't we?
Yeah, that's true. That is very
nice
true.
job there. Frank Caffewa, Frankie goes to Wobbywood. Another die casting, 1/18 scale came in yesterday. Look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Something about the older cars, Dave, innit? They just got that look about them, ain't they?
Yeah, properly designed, not computer designed.
Yeah, designed on a easel with pencils and rulers and
imagination.
Yeah,
I like.
absolutely. They're nice, aren't they?
Mm.
Mark Scheller says dirty. Model officer says tiger at a car wash. Ray saying hello to Mark. Mark saying hello. Ray Richie Lamb. I saw he's decided, he says, to weather and not gluing the tops on so I can take them off. Absolutely, mate. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Way forward.
Right, we can do a bit of a refresh now, Dave.
Ooh.
So let's have a look, see what
So
else has
have we
been posted.
scrolled all the way to the top?
We have. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anyone so far, but we can now scroll down now. And yeah, look, see, the usual suspects that left it to the last minute hoping to get in first. Yeah. It's the usual suspects. So we'll probably get about a dozen posts from Ross.
Yeah.
The Mould King Mallard completed after starting it on a father and son to show on my Scale Model Ninja channel on YouTube. Have you a bit of that?
Now, the question is, was chuff chuff noises made?
I bet he was chuffed with it, though, when he saw it finished.
I bet he got all steamed up about it.
I wonder if he had any training.
Okay, go tender, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Still, at least he didn't fall off the rails. Steve Spencer Beanie says, great builds. Exactly. Jacqueline Stevens, nearly finished. Oh, look.
Oh, that's brilliant. I like that.
Oh, look. Come on. You can't say it's not Q, can you?
Definite cute alert.
James says you two are on track. See what you did there, James? See what you did there, mate? He's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
James,
I know he likes to express his opinions.
He did. I see what he did there, mate.
No. Don't get any that.
Absolutely. Talking to James, late on posting, but the Moosaroo build is heading for the wall now. Look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It is.
It really is.
I'm just wondering how many donations James made to the spare box.
Yeah.
Because masking that up must have been a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
It is all joking apart, it is absolutely stunning.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. Beautifully executed, mate. Yeah. He's even done the reverse side of the shield, Dave.
You know, you can go off some people.
You can, can't you, mate? Yeah, no. So that's Transformers as well.
He's transforming himself.
Got another pun here. Sarah Jane says, I hope you ducked when the mallard appeared. Yeah.
That actually says that Sarah Jane has officially gone quackers.
Yeah. So it did. She says she's going to put the kettle on. Good girl.
I think she should.
Yeah. I wonder how much the bill was. Yeah. Absolutely stunning work. Beautiful. Damn. Masking on that must have been an absolute dog's breath to do. How many cucumber sandwiches do you think were harmed in the making of that Gundam?
Plenty. How many bottles of Pims were swallowed rapidly?
Yeah.
Quite a few, I would have thought.
Yeah. Aisha says, what's a kettle? I don't use one anymore. I've got me Burko of goodness. Yeah, instant Burko. Mark Ewing. A lot of work done today and a lot of Shermans. He gave the Tamiya Skyline another wet sand and polished, and he's more happy. Interior of the car's ready for assembly. Excuse me. Oh, God. Tell them live. Added some cast texture to the little Mengtoon Sherman. Got delivery of a 48 scale base for his 48 hour build Sherman and painted and weathered the little diorama for the Meng King Tiger. Gave it a dark dirt wash with some dust spots here and there. We'll see how it looks tomorrow if I need to add any more weathering. So got all my Sherman tanks in my collection. There you go, folks. Mark Shellard says, when it came to paying, the duck said, put it on my build. On my bill. Yeah. Oh, Ickle Sherman's. Sherman alert.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh,
cool. That's got Sarah Jane's attention, isn't it? Yeah, this is Skyline.
That's a nice blue.
It is, isn't it?
I like the Sherman. I'm not a Sherman tank builder by nature, but I like that.
Got an appeal to them, haven't they?
Oh dear. I don't know why, but I just, every time I see that, I've got to have a chuckle because of the swing.
It's brilliant, isn't it? I love it. And it's the fact that he's done the wear in the ground where little kids have run up and down and
yeah.
Just them little touches are what tells the story. And yeah. Absolutely stunning, mate.
Do you think he's got a Sherman thing?
There is a theme, but fair play to him, mate.
No.
Alicia Williams, meet the newest member of our little family. This is Toffee. Oh, look, Dave. Now we have got cute alert. Look at that. Oh, look. Yeah.
Hammy the hamster.
Absolutely. Oh, look. They are cute. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Supposed to run down the tube inside.
Yeah, but this is hamsters, mate. You know,
yeah, I know.
I mean, when we had them, they're like, you know, they make their own mind up on what they want to do.
No.
Square Table Degenerates podcast is in, says, hi, everyone. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
How you doing? Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. Just going through people's work in the gallery, and obviously we do Cute Corner, which is, you know, people that have got cute little pets and all of that. Look. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very cute.
Oh, mate, it's total Q alert.
Cute.
Square Table says, I am everywhere. Oh, everywhere. Kevin Stevens, V22, all done and working. Okay to play, no background noise. Thanks for the heads up there, Kevin. Not a problem, mate. I'll play it, mate. Look at that, Dave.
That is nice.
That's stunning, isn't it? Yeah.
That's a fair old place as well, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. Certainly a thing of beauty, isn't it?
It is. I like that. It's a good job. I like that one.
And I'll tell you, I think it was around about 65 quid, something like that, for that Osprey. That ain't bad, Dave, is it?
It's not. It's not that bad at all.
Our very own Carl Sagan is in. Candygram for Mongo. Jeff says, hi, Festa Dave, and a big hello to everyone in chat. Hello, Jeff. How you doing, mate? Ayesha says, Joey, I received my T-shirt on Friday. Thanks, Hunt. Oh, bless. Everyone saying hello to Jeff. Jacqueline Stevens says, the V22 Osprey is now complete and charging up. Look at that. That is a simply stunning bit, isn't it? Look at that.
I like that.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
One day, maybe.
Just imagine you running around Dave Towers with a big old osprey in your hand. That'd clean that up.
You did, didn't you?
Mm.
You did well. I will give you that. You did well.
I did do well. Considering the conversation we was having before we went live, I did really well.
Yes.
Jackie says all of stages 4 now complete. 33rd scale, Dave, that osprey.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got all the gears and everything in it. Certainly looks an amazing piece, doesn't it?
He does. Ooh. Bit menacing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, did Ravel release an offspring? Or am I thinking Italieri?
I think it was Ravel, wasn't it?
Could be an interesting build.
I know what you're thinking.
Maybe.
James Chapman.
We may need to discuss this a little bit more in depth later.
Yeah, no worries, mate. James Chapman says, been a busy few weeks. Have built and finished the King A66677 UCS80AT on my live streams. Shania is for size comparison. Built and finished the J-Star BMW in this week's streams, barring a few parts missing, which he's ordered online. And he's got a few 2 out of 3 kits, which he got were the Revell 35th M48 and the Mustang P51 late version. Look at that. Again, another beast of an object, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to trip over that at night, would
Sarah Jane says, square table, are you Joey from Spruce Chat? There you go. Well, it's nice to come in anyway. Sprue and Goo was in earlier.
That is a beast, isn't it?
It is a beastie, mate. And I think he's got Shania there at some point, just for size comparison. But got all of this going on and all. Often wondered what was inside the AT-AT.
Well, yeah.
Never really did tell you in the movies, did they? Not well, probably did, but
don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's a beastie. Yeah, that is a big kit, isn't it?
That is that. Blimey.
Yeah, Shania's looking suitably impressed.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, there's the BMW Motorrad. Happy days. What more can you say? It's a lovely Lego bike.
Vroom, vroom.
And then there's the M48 tank and the P51D. 2 really nice kits there, actually.
Ooh, so 30-second scale for the Mustang. Ooh.
Yeah. Gonna be a beastie, isn't it? Alicia Williams, my drawings of Tanjiro and Nezuko from Demon Slayer. You go. Another artist on the go here.
I know.
Hey, hidden talents here. Hey?
Definitely.
Keeping all these talents hidden from us, Dave, isn't they?
I know, it's wrong.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No,
Get your artwork in there.
I'm
Sure there's an album for drawings and stuff in the gallery. I'm sure there is in the media section. Adam Barber. Afternoon, Colin Dave and all in chat. I wasn't going to post this, but watching Friday night show while sat at the bench really kicked my mojo into gear, so thank you. Glad to hear it, mate. Anyway, this is the FX Spitfire Mark 1A with a twist. Isn't the final result. I've got a lot of painting to do to get a smooth finish, and we'll add things to it here and there. Final scheme will be Raspberry Ripple. Have a great show, folks. Lovely to see you back, Adam. Nice that we got your mojo going a bit, mate. And yeah, that is seriously slapping you around the chops and going, oi, I'm going to be a raspberry ripple, you know.
I can see where he's going on it.
Yeah. Have you done propeller prop airplane noises?
Yes. Have we done the engine test?
Because, you know, props to him. You got to, you know, it's not plain sailing here, mate. He's not winging it. He's got to run round the man cave doing airplane noises, isn't he, Dave? Don't look at me like that. No, I'm not having that. I'm not having you giving me disappointed puppy dog eyes and a shake of the head. That's just not on. Scott Sutherland, Mini Art Tyran 4, work in progress. Only around 958 parts to build. Holy moly, look at that. Already he's doing the chipping on it, Dave.
You can go off some people, can't you?
You can, can't you?
No, he's looking good, though.
Because you've been on your chipping journey this week.
Mm.
Oh, my God. Yeah, this is where our chipping journey ends now, Dave, because the profession is in.
Mine came to a grinding halt very quickly.
Yeah. Absolutely. Chipper job he's done there. See what I did there?
God. Really?
Is that a bit of scratch building?
He's scratching around for these puns.
Yeah. Absolutely stunning. It just leaves you speechless, doesn't it, when you see people doing work like this? I get it, you know.
Oh, I do, you know. Yeah.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Definitely.
Ross says, I might have posted one more pic. I will accept the finger of shame. Yeah, you'll be getting one at the end, Ross. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing at the moment. You'll get one at the end. That's Frankie's diecast car that he showed us. And that was Richie's tank. So, Ross, you're in luck because we can do a refresh. Yeah. A last-minute post. Do we give him the finger of shame, or do we give him a day off? Or do we let Sarah Jane fine him for late posting?
Oh, I'm going to go for the Sarah Jane fine.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane fine and the Sarah Jane warning.
Ross Medlock says, Ted with his new bench buddy Gopher. All I need to do now is find him a flat cap. A big thanks to Jacqueline for his new bench buddy. There you
go. Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. Bless him. Oh. I can imagine Ross has been giving him all the cuddles. Aisha, yeah, friend for life there. Square table, you're my best friend, says Sarah. Sarah Jane. What's he saying there? He's got massive quantities of Malibu from the military store. We can be best friends. Sarah Jane says, yeah, you're her best friend. Ross has been fined a bottle of Malibu, and Paul Christopher says, see you later. See you later, Paul. There you go, mate. Later, Bob Ray's put in his Nissan Skyline R34. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Bit of breakage there. So he's having a break.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
That's a bit pink.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's painting over pink, isn't he?
Mm.
Just in case there's any music going on, I won't play. But yeah. And this is the build-up. Look at that. And that was the engine kit. So, yeah.
Ooh.
Got the aftermarket resin engine going in that bad boy. Oh, yeah. Them wheels bring it to life, Dave, don't they?
Yeah.
They really do. You know, I can see why people go for the detail up wheels on a lot of these cars.
Yeah, it just adds something.
Does, doesn't it? It just gives it that more realistic look. That's Fox. It's Warhammer Sunday at 4 p.m. in Pidge. He's a good boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mod Officer says, well, guys and girls, amazing work as always, but a very important afternoon nap is required. Yeah, there you go, James. Lovely for you to pop in, mate. Thanks for your support. And that was Ross's Mallard. So I think that is perfect timing for us because it is 27 minutes past 2, Dave.
Good grief.
And I think we reasonably covered everything there, mate.
I think we have. I think we've done well. I think it's been a superb gallery.
Oh, bloody hell, spoilt yet again, mate, ain't we?
Yeah, that's been terrific.
We really are.
A huge thank you to everybody who has posted.
Absolutely massive, massive thanks to each and every one of you because, yet again, you've excelled yourselves. Steve saying, yeah, great show. Hey, mate, you know, it's our pleasure to do the Sunday brunch. Richie Lamb's off, guys. He says, dinner bell is ringing. Take care. See you all Wednesday. And big thumbs up to SJ and love arts for Sarah Jane Aisha. Paul D. Tommaso's coffee's worked to relax him off to get some more Z's. You take care, mate. We're wrapping up now anyway, folks. Like I say, this show's all about you, the viewer. It's not about me and Dave. You can see what we do on a Wednesday, on the Wednesday shows at the bench and that. But we look forward to Sunday because it's our way of giving something back to you guys and girls. And for us, that's quite important, Dave, isn't it? Because, you know, without you, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. It keeps us inspired. So,
well, we wouldn't have the gallery to pour over all of your work. So.
Sarah Jane says, "Where's Dave? I only see the gopher." As soon as I saw that post, Sarah, I looked at the screen to make sure I didn't have the gopher picture up. So you got me. Jeff saying, "Thanks for the live stream, Festa and Dave. Take care, everyone. Not a problem." All I'd like to say is massive thanks to every one of you that's posted. Join me and Fox this afternoon for a bit of fun over on the Guru's channel for a bit of the old Warhammer Sunday. Me and Dave will see you Wednesday for the Wednesday at the bench, doing a bit of diggle work. Keep an eye out for Paul over at Paul ISM. He does his daily live streams of a morning, so pop over. Share the love and say we sent you because it's nice for him to know that we're firing people in his direction and doing our bit and sharing the love. And I'll let Dave say his little bits and pieces before we end the show, folks.
As he said, I would just like to say thank you to each and every one of you for posting. It's been brilliant to see all of your work. And as always, take care, stay safe, and enjoy your modelling.
Absolutely. Take care, folks. Love you all. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.